I'm trying to figure out who I would consider the Cup favorite. Like, not the odds-on favorite.
Ooh.
I think that's probably Carolina because they're up 3-1 right now. But, like, who do you think is in the driver's seat right now? Who would you put some scratch on to win the Stanley Cup?
I said once all these teams started falling in the East, and not because of, but as a factor in my kind of thought process, our boy RB, Roddy Brind'Amour, and the Canes. I know it's crazy because you look at the lineup and you don't see the game breakers right now, Svechnikov being injured, Max Pacioretty, as far as shooters, right? But what Roddy's been able to do in Carolina is exactly what we had during our time with Coach Mo and Jimmy Rutherford that year that we went to the Cup final in 2002. And you'd know because you'd played there longer than I did, especially with you going back to Hartford. But it was just special, man. There was just like, you knew the way guys were going to play, the work ethic, the tempo. Our team was just like a buzzsaw or a chainsaw at the time, and Roddy Brind'Amour has been able to reestablish that in Carolina. And I'm telling you now, if RB was a free agent coach and it didn't get, because I had different teams reaching out to me because they know my relationship with him, I could have seen him getting north of 8 sheets to be a head coach somewhere per year.
Ooh. Wow.
Because listen, if he was in the NBA, or if he was in the NFL, or college football or college basketball, he'd be making 10 plus for sure. And a lot of the listeners would know this. To his credit, because he is so loyal to Carolina, and because he's so loyal to Bobby Gorman and the trainers and the whole staff and the equipment guys and Tripper and everybody else, he was willing to forego his own compensation, not only from the Canes, but from the market, to make sure that everybody else got paid and taken care of. That's the kind of dude Roddy Brind'Amour is. So all of that says, I can make a case for all the remaining teams, but I said last week, and I'll stand by it right now, that I just see the Canes, the way they play, their style of play, their team defense, everything. I see it being the Canes right now.